Hi, Russ of Aquarium here, and I am about to do what must be the most voluminous unboxing in terms of cubic inches that I have ever done on my channel. These packages are from New England Herpetoculture, and they contain materials for my dart frog vivarium build in the 29 gallon that I purchased not long ago. There we go. Very, very excited about that. They also contain some live plants. So let's check it out. Oh wow! Look at all that cork bark. That's incredible. Oh, these are the plants right here. I hope they survived because there was a little bit of a delay. They were supposed to arrive Saturday and it's now Tuesday, so I hope they're all right. Let's check it out. These are new Regalia bromeliads. Been wanting to keep bromeliads for a while. I didn't really have space before. They're great for dart frogs. They make for a natural setup for them. The dart frogs will often deposit their eggs in the bromeliad cavities where they hold water. So I really, really hope this is alive. These are just small pups. They'll be doing a lot of growing if they survive the delay in the mail. It wasn't the post office, actually. It was FedEx. I think I said it was the post office a minute ago. I misspoke. Ooh, okay. Well, that's looking like it might still be all right. I hope so. It's a cool look. I like the speckled look there. That's neat. Okay, set that right there. This is supposed to be, I think there are three different varieties of bromeliads here. So, let's see what we've got in this one. They really pack them nicely. That still looks like it's doing fine, so hopefully this one, ooh, I like the colors on this one too. Totally different. That's the nice thing about getting an assortment. They're really good about giving you options for selection. Ooh, cool, look at those colors. Those are really interesting too. I like that. That one's considerably larger than the other one, isn't it? And here is the last bromeliad. Now I have kept other bromeliads. I've kept tillandsias, which are the air plants, the kind of ones with the fuzzy leaves, but these are Neoregalias, a totally different type of bromeliad. So I'm really interested in trying them out. Cool. So they are all totally of a different look. This one's a little bit like the first one, but the markings are much, much smaller. So excellent. I'm excited about that. I'm going to move these out of the way now. Go put them on the 29 gallon tank that's going to be there home. And then I'm going to have to get those acclimated pretty soon. Make sure they get some water, but they look pretty good. All right, so here is a ton of cork bark. I was excited for this. This is going to go on the custom background in the 29 gallon tank. And there is a lot of it. Wow, look at the size of that cork bark. I think the rest of this box is all cork bark. And it's not only flat, it's got some rounds. It can do some interesting things with that. Here's another one. Oh, I like the shape on that one. It's got two different holes there. Oh, I'm going to be able to make it look like a hollow tree in the back or something like that with all this stuff. This is great. Wow, I didn't dream there was going to be this much cork bark. Look at that. This is going to be fun. I'm going to have fun planning it and putting it together. Whoa, all of these nice round pieces to do some really interesting things. I think I'm going to go for the big hollow tree look like I was saying. So yeah, very excited about that. That is awesome. All right, let's find out what's in the second box here. It's part of the custom vivarium kit. I have no idea what's in this one. Aha! This is probably the invoice. Yes, it is. Very nice. Keep that for reference. Wow, let's check it out. Okay, here is a bag of cork bits, assorted cork bits. I'm going to use these for my isopod and other invertebrates. These are great because they just come in a variety of different shapes. They're all small, and they'll be perfect as hides for the isopods and other creatures. And that bag was pretty reasonably priced. It was only like $6 or $7.99, something like that for that box. Let's see. Oh, this is probably silicone. There we go. Plunger for color. So this is black silicone. Goes on the background. Black silicone's nice is because if you miss any bits in your background, they don't get covered by the substrate material that you put on the silicone, then they're not really that visible because it's black. So a lot of tubes of it there. And we've got great stuff. This allows you to make the shape and the texture along the back wall. 2 cans of that so far. I don't know if there are more. We'll see. They even send you rubber gloves to work with so you don't get silicone all over yourself. And these spatulas to move the silicone around, make it nice and flat up against the background. Before you put the great stuff down, you put a thin coat of the silicone along the back, and that helps the great stuff adhere to it, but it also allows for a uniform look along the back. You don't see a bunch of great stuff, yellow foam on the back. You just see a black background, which is kind of nice when you're looking from the back or the sides. And then here, of course, this is a larger grain version of the lightweight drainage layer substrate. In my smaller vivariums, I've had a much finer grained version where the particles are similar in size to aquarium gravel, maybe a little larger, but these are considerably bigger. So we're going up in size, and as you can see, they provide plenty of this. We've got how many bags of this? Looks like 4 bags of this, and I've noticed they're quite generous with this the lightweight drainage layer substrate. There's usually a little bit extra once I'm done, and here is the actual substrate itself. This is V2. I asked them to send the kind that would be appropriate for dart frogs, and that's what they sent. And again, if you haven't used this substrate, it is made with fir bark, calcined clay, blended sphagnum moss, rinsed charcoal, cypress mulch, and coconut fiber. So it allows for good drainage and maintenance of an aerobic layer where the roots are not going to get too soggy. They're going to be able to receive oxygen when they're in something like this. It's also great for the microfauna, the isopods and springtails. So there are 4 bags of this as well. And finally, this is the screen to separate the lowest drainage layer from the mix there, and it's cut to fit a 29-gallon tank. Just some nylon screen there so that they don't run into one another. And last but not least, the smallest box. Box 3 of 3. I'm trying to remember what might be in this box here. We've gone through a lot of the materials already, but aha! Okay. There we go. So here we've got the leaf litter layer. A couple of nice bags of leaf litter. It looks like they've got a couple of different species going on. Some oak of some kind, maybe both, or a couple of different kinds of oaks maybe. And then this is the custom background texture mix. This has coconut husk, Canadian peat moss, and pet grade coconut fiber mixed together. You put this on top of the silicone that goes on top of the great stuff so that it looks like a natural background. It looks kind of soil-like, and it also allows plants to adhere to it and things like that, so you'll get epiphytic plants growing up that, and they give you plenty of it so you can put it all on top of the black silicone, push it down in so it adheres really well and have a nice thick layer there. So that is really exciting. I'm really excited about this. Thanks for joining me today. I release videos every Friday all about aquarium and vivarium pets. If you like this video, please sure to rate, comment, share it with someone, and if you haven't already,
subscribe.
And then click the bell icon so you don't miss anything.
Hey Russ, don't get me wrong, I'm excited too, but don't you think you went a little overboard about the cork bark? Just saying.